Do you want to find the best glades for skiing and snowboarding this season? Then you're going to want to know where to look. And if you haven't figured it out yet, riding through the glades can be some of the best runs on the mountain. And make sure you stick around all the way to the end of the video and I'll reveal some of my favorite glade locations across the East Coast. Now, although glade trails can be some of my favorite types of trails to explore, not all glades are the same, which is part of why they're so fun but also can make them intimidating. I want to start by pointing out that if you cannot comfortably complete S-turns on a groomed run, then you need to continue practicing the basics before adding trees into the mix. But if doing S-turns down the mountain is already in your riding, then you can start exploring the glades. Always remember to use some caution or ride with a buddy if you've never been in a glade area before. Now, once you start looking at glade trails at your local mountains, you'll quickly discover that most, if not all of them, are rated as black or double black diamond trails. I find this to be the case in the majority of ski resorts that I've visited. And depending on your skill level, jumping right into a double black diamond glade probably isn't the best idea.
Took it to the dome.
I also started out trying those more difficult double black diamond glades because my local resorts didn't have anything else to choose from, and you can improve on those slopes. You just need to show extra caution to avoid injury. But there's a perfect solution to navigate this widespread issue. At certain ski resorts, you can find intermediate and beginner-rated glade trails, which can still vary in their density, but are much more enjoyable to ride than their double black diamond cousins. And these trails give plenty of variety and skill development opportunities so you can gain the confidence on those more treacherous glades in the future. Now, the ski resorts I specifically recommend to go to find some of the best glade trails are Jay Peak and Stowe Mountain. If you're planning to go to Jay, great intermediate and beginner glades are found in this area on the map and can be a lot of fun for all ability levels. And at Stowe Mountain, look for the beginner sunrise glades located here on the map. These both are great places to start getting comfortable riding around the trees and obstacles, but it's only the start of your glade journey. It might take you a little while to get used to this type of riding, but once you grow and develop your skills, you're going to start getting a little more comfortable and looking for glade entrances. You'll notice there's tons of glades and areas you can explore that may or may not be on any labeled map, but they are legitimate trails, not the backcountry. And once you realize that, the true adventure begins. Alright, if you stayed to the end of the video to see some of my favorite glade locations across the East Coast, we're going to start from the north and work our way down south, and you're going to be surprised by some of the locations you might discover. On top of all the glades I mentioned earlier in this video about Jay and Stowe, Vermont is home to so many awesome glades at different ski resorts. Two lesser known locations in Vermont are Magic Mountain and Bolton Valley. Both of these ski resorts have glades everywhere and they're usually full of fresh powder. Check out Twilight Zone Glades at Magic and the Sleepy Hollow Woods at Bolton. Now, as we venture further south, glades are going to become more scarce because of the less fresh snowfall, but I found Seven Springs in Pennsylvania to have some fun glades in its front face, called the Avalanche Glades, as well as some unnamed glades around the Corkscrew Trail. Moving down to West Virginia, Canaan Valley, Timberline, and Snowshoe all have some glades if you look hard enough. Head over to the Meadow Glades at Canaan Valley as long as there's been enough natural snowfall. I'll link a video in the description about those awesome trails you can check out. Timberline has a few glades on its map and a hidden glade trail off Salamander to explore around this area. And Snowshoe has some good glades throughout, but my favorite ones are around this area at Western Territory. And even all the way down in North Carolina, I also discovered a glade trail at Cataloochee Ski Resort called the Wildcat Glades. It's a shorter glade area, but for North Carolina, I'll take anything they can offer glade-wise. Now remember, this is not an all-inclusive list. These are just some of my favorite places that I found to hit up the glade trails, because the further you move south, the more winter can be a little variable and it may not cover all of the tree runs. Keep in mind that almost every ski resort might have one or two glade trails located on its map, but the question remains if they'll be able to open those trails with enough snow or not. Alright, that's all my secret spots for now. I hope you found somewhere close to you to explore this season, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Let me know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up button, And if you're looking to watch more snowboarding content about Glades, then you have to check out this next video right here.